God.
On March 13th, Russian warplanes bombed a base in western Ukraine that since the start of the war had been used to arm and train hundreds of foreign fighters to deploy to the front lines. Just days before, we met some of those fighters as they arrived in Ukraine and spoke with them about their motivations to fight against Russia.
If I have to fight, I will fight.
I'm scared for Ukraine.
In Lviv, we met a volunteer coordinator who goes by Doc. He was helping fresh arrivals get set up with a meal and lodging and then registered to get a weapon. Doc isn't working in an official capacity, but he's seizing the moment to serve his country.
I started to coordinate this process since time when Putin bombed Kyiv. Practically next day.
Check. Go to local territorial defense office.
I understood that I should do something useful for all country, invite my friends from abroad, and organize some logistics here for getting volunteers to help us.
Безперервно. Всі друзі України, хто хоче приєднатися до захисту.
After Russia's invasion, Ukraine's president called on foreigners to join a newly formed International Defense Legion to bolster the country's army. He hailed them all as heroes.
Всім, хто захищає Україну сьогодні, слава! Ви герої!
And thousands of people from around the world have been answering that call. Some are joining Ukraine's armed forces. Others are trying to get to the battle on their own.
Okay, let's go.
Where is the base?
It's secret. Stop secret, please.
Okay. Okay.
I've been in Middle East before fighting ISIS for 3 years with the Kurdish militia and army. When this happened, I felt the same reasons that I once felt to go down to fight the terror organization ISIS. People were suffering and people were dying for no reason, like no respect for the civilians, for the children, for anybody. I cannot change the war. I can be a part of helping in the defending of the war.
I think it's good for the volunteers like me, mercenaries, like professional mercenaries. Why? For my help for this country.
What I see is the Russian bombing civilian buildings, and lots of people get hurt who just want to live normal life. It's not cool.
Walking the streets, the volunteers were approached by more foreigners looking to help. Adam here came from Southern California.
So you're American. What is your name?
I'm American and Israel.
Israel. Adam, let's go with us. Yes. They are from Sweden, Italy, and Finland.
My third stop at an enlistment office. They keep transferring me from place to place because I can't find one for foreigners. It's only for the locals.
Yeah.
So.
Eager to get to the fight, Jesper, Ricardo, and Pedro decided to leave Doc and were recruited to join the official army. They headed off to the training base that was later attacked. Meanwhile, Doc took in new volunteers, 2 Americans and a Spaniard.
Professional go to army, not real skilled guys go to humanitarian branch of us. Yeah.
Flew to New York, then to Poland from there. Then we just took a Flixbus across the border. And then after that, we just came to Lviv. We're staying here for a bit. And then I met up with those guys. And now we're on our way to the military office to get signed up. I did something similar when I was 19. I went to Iraq to join up with the Yeveshe. So it's not like my first time traveling overseas and going to like a dangerous area. That's after we like organized all our ammunition and stuff. We had a couple old Russian grenades in the back too when we were over there. I worked at a place called Taco Bell. It's a fast food restaurant in the US. It's really easy for me to save up money. And I saw everything that was happening here. I just decided to take that money, buy the plane ticket, and come out here. Oh, Adam. Oh, we got some food up there for you. You ready?
My mom asked me if I wanted to go volunteer here in Europe. She wanted me to be in Poland and help the refugees. And the next day I was thinking about it at work. I was working at the dollar store. And I just decided that I'm gonna do it. I told her that I'm going to Ukraine to help. I didn't really give her specifics on fighting because I didn't want her to worry and stuff like that. But yeah, she wasn't too happy when I told her I was even going to Ukraine, let alone Kiev, let alone fighting Kiev.
The volunteers packed their bags and headed east toward the fighting, with no weapons and no clear plan.
I don't think that only foreigners can save us. Definitely not. But the feeling of solidarity and uniting, links between people. They feel that they have support of globe. It's incredible, really.
For the foreign fighters who went to the training center, the war soon found them. After the bombing, Pedro, Ricardo, and Jesper evacuated to Poland, where they're now deciding what to do next.
I feel like I deserted my pride. But sometimes it's better to, live to fight another day than to die from bombs for nothing. Like, what can I do when I'm dead? Nothing.
Adam found his way to Kyiv by himself and enlisted with the International Legion, where he says he'll be paid the equivalent of $3,000 a month.
I want to be not necessarily in the very, very front lines, but I want to be out there where the action is. I came to defend Ukraine with my hands.
Victor and Draven also made it to Kyiv with Doc and are trying to figure out how they can help with humanitarian aid.
It's empty. Practically it's empty, you see?